had a label meeting not too long ago.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why they said they weren't booking me, weren't looking to book me, is because I had too many followers. That did numbers, bro. Like, that's my most viewed music video.
Wow.
I think it's on like 28 million.
Whew. Yeah.
Bro, I'm going fire for Bants, bro. That Malik Berry, bro, he was so chill. He was just like, Faces, whenever you get stuff to me, just get them to me.
Yeah.
The tiredness really came when I shot Craig David's music video.
Okay.
And it got to a point where I kind of lost my way, and I don't know, man, I just had an epiphany one night, man. I was like, yo, like, this is only gonna end badly.
What causes that anxiety?
Letting other people being able to judge what you've done. For me, it's never been easy because I'm very protective of what I do.
Yeah.
So even criticism I don't like, I don't read my comments. I've had conversations with people that are millionaires tell me they're depressed.
Yeah.
Like, when you look at the way the top 1% move, payment is not just here's money, go away, bro.
Come
it's
on.
access, bro. I always used to kind of look at other people's journeys and think, okay, well, if this is how the journey is for them, this is what it needs to look like for me to feel successful.
I'm inspired by you, bro, not only because of your talent and, you know, your craft, but the way you monetize your business also. He's got products, he's got guides, and he's literally touring the world like a pop star, but doing what he loves, which is videoing. And today we're going to break that all down. We're going to unpack it. We're going to go into the details. But before we do that, for anyone that don't know you, Faces, who are you? What do you do?
Cool. So for anyone who doesn't know me, I am Shot by Faces. I'm an analog shooter, creative director, and honestly just an ultimate content creator that kind of popularized VHS. I think whenever you think about my work, you think about beauty, you think about luxury, and you think about freedom. So that's the best way to kind of put it into, I think, 3 strong words to describe what I do.
Hey, sick. Welcome to the show, bro.
Come on,
Appreciate
man,
you coming through. You
Every
know what
time,
I'm
every
saying?
time.
So, Faces, before we get into all the amazing work that you do and, you know, how you got there, your journey, your story, touring the world like a rock star, tell us something, you know, about your childhood, your upbringing that has made you the person you are today.
I think to start, I think I've always been quite different. You know what I mean? Like, from young, like, I've been into sports like most guys, but you know how it goes, we all suffer injuries. Mine came rather early, and it kind of forced me to kind of just sit on the sidelines while the man them used to kick ball and stuff. And I think that's when I started figuring out I like to create things, just to kind of build my own world. I used to do it through cartoons. My mum was very supportive. She used to buy me like different like self-help books that kind of helped me figure out like a drawing style I liked.
Okay.
I was heavily into things like the Boondocks and those type of cartoons that kind of focused on real life issues. So for me, it was like, okay, how can I portray my issues onto paper? And I used cartoons as an outlet for that.
Okay, so cartoons was kind of the beginning of that creative vision. And in terms of your story, your journey, what do you hope that the viewers kind of learn from your story?
For me, I just want it to be a case where these viewers kind of realize that there's no one way to do anything. You know what I mean? I think for a long time, I always used to kind of look at other people's journeys and think, okay, well, if this is how the journey is for them, this is what it needs to look like for me to feel successful. Okay. And ultimately chasing these things, once you get them, if it's not something that's for you, it will never feel like you've gained anything. So for me, it's kind of like understanding, for the viewer to understand, like, look, you have to path your own journey, and nobody knows what that looks like. But that's the beauty of it. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the beauty of it. Like, obviously, use things like this as a reference point for understanding and growth. But understand that my story is unique to me. Do you know what I'm saying? And your story is always going to be unique to you. So for sure, that's what I'd say.
Okay, we're gonna get more into your story and everything you've done. But before we do that,
go on.
We have a game on this podcast called Fred or Dead. So I'm gonna give you industry trends, yeah. And if we're keeping it, you hold up the thread, and if you're like, nah, I'm not rating that, hold up the skull for nah, we're dead in that, yeah?
Go on.
So posting every day on social media. Fred,
100%, man.
Why'd you say that?
You never know who's watching, and I think even for me, like, I got a lot of anxiety even recently, like posting so frequently because I feel like I'm bombarding the internet. But the truth of the matter is, how many people are on the internet? you get what I'm saying?
Too many.
Too many.
Millions
so
and
if
millions.
if you post something today and it doesn't do well, why not post something tomorrow?
Wow.
Do you
And
get what I'm
that's
saying?
quite profound because you're a man that goes viral often. So what causes that anxiety?
Bro, you know what it is, man? Just putting your art into the world, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like letting other people being able to judge what you've done. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not easy for me. It's never been easy because I'm very protective of what I do.
Yeah.
So even criticism I don't like, I don't read my comments. You know what I'm saying? I don't read my comments, like, because for me it's just like, if I read the comments, I'm gonna start thinking, oh, maybe I should do something different. Maybe everyone loves this, so maybe that I now need to chase that. I'm like, bro, like, I just want to put out what I like.
Live your truth, innit? Stay aligned to your vision. No, 100%. It's easy to blur the lines. Okay, buying expensive gear early.
Dead, man. I've been saying it. Like, listen, I'm not a camera whiz. I find it hilarious when people come to me and like, yeah, bro, I've got this camera. Oh, what camera would you recommend? Listen, you can give me any piece of equipment and I'm going to make something good.
Come on, my guy.
It doesn't matter about that. I think what it matters about is understanding what makes a good frame, understanding cinematography. Do you get what I'm saying? Angles. Like, those are the things that will make something look good.
Okay.
It's not about the gear, man.
Makes sense. I'm with you on that one. Niching down as a creative.
Niching down as a creative, I'd say dead it, man. I honestly believe, like, don't focus on niching down. I didn't think to myself, oh, I'm going to niche down into VHS and niche down again into shooting beautiful faces. No, it was just kind of something that I like to do. So don't focus on the niche. Focus on what you love.
But have you niched down now? Would you say you've niched down?
People will probably say because it's like, I don't do everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't do everything. But again, it wasn't like, oh, it was intentional to niche down. It was like, what do I like to do? If it's right now, it is a niche what I'm doing. Actually, to be fair, I don't think VHS is a niche no more, man.
Nah, yeah.
I wouldn't even classify it as a niche.
I reckon it. I reckon it is, but it's more about the industry or the type of shots or the type of visuals that you're presenting that is, I would say, is more niched, if anything. Because some people might do sports, they might do events, they might do red carpets, they might do, I don't know, editorial as well, all in one. 100%. So that's when it's like, all right, cool, you're more like general. But I feel like what you do is, like, I know a shot by faces, you get me? Like, obviously, apart from just your style, even the type of things that you're posting, the beautiful faces, you get me, with a nice R&B, you know what I mean? Soundtrack over the thing. I feel like you're kind of niched, bro.
Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Okay, I guess I have to change my answer.
I know, I was just, you get me? You know what I mean? No, okay, calm. Working with your friends and your family.
Bro, listen, I would not be where I am if it wasn't for the Mandem. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the 30th, you know what I'm saying? That's the Mandem's collective.
Yeah.
They've always believed in my nonsense, bro. Like, from time I've told them, look, Mandem, I'm stopping music videos at the height of my music video career. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do it no more. I want to do VHS. They said, what the hell? Bro, you've literally just got to the point you've been talking about for years. But it's like, look, if this is what you want to do, we'll support you. How can we help? Yeah. And that's always what the Mandem and my family have been. It's like, sick. How can we help support you?
Sick. And we're going to unpack that, because being at the height and then deciding to, you know what, that's an interesting one. All right, using Instagram as your main platform.
I think did it. That's only because I've kind of seen like what other platforms do for people.
Okay.
I.e. like the YouTube.
Yeah.
And for me, TikTok.
Yeah. So and they be like, paying as well.
Do you know what I mean? I think it's even less about the money, because I think chasing money is fleeting, man. Like money, like you have to get to a point where you are happy, man. I've seen people, like, not even seen, I've had conversations with people that are millionaires tell me they're depressed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's 100. Because they're chasing money, and it's like
no fulfillment.
Bro, it never finishes. You never have enough.
Yeah. No, that's a fact. AI editing tools.
Bro, AI is here to help, man. So I'm saying, look, let's keep it, man.
Let's go. Do you use any tools yourself at this moment?
I don't really use any AI, But it's hilarious because a lot of my videos now are getting compared to AI. So it's just like, it's funny to kind of be like at a place where it's like, bro, your work looks so good. This can't be real.
Is that what people are saying?
Bro, that's what they're saying right
That
now,
is
man.
fake.
They're saying, yo, she looks like AI. This person looks like AI.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you don't know I was out in the cold.
The part they don't see.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you. All right. What about prioritizing building your followers over improving your skill set?
Nah, man, dead it, bro.
Did that.
Bro, I had an interesting, I'm not going to draw out no names. I'm not going to draw out nobody in particular, but I had a label meeting not too long ago.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why they said they weren't booking me, weren't looking to book me, is because I had too many followers. So, yeah. So it's like, take that.
What's the logic behind that? They wanted more of a micro influencer.
No, it's more so like, okay, because of your following count and your engagement count, you're going to charge us too much. So we overlook the possibility of working with you for a cheaper deal. So for me, it's like, don't get caught up with the followers, man.
It's not always a good thing. And people are looking at, yo, they need more, but bro, that's not knowing that it's...
I had to laugh in the meeting. I said, I've been told my whole career, yo,
build up your following.
To now be told, raw, like, can't lie. The reason why you don't get certain looks is because of that reason.
Why didn't you, like, what's the numbers? I would have asked, what's the numbers? Let me see what I can do. Like, you don't know. You're assuming just because of my followers that I might not. But
that's what.
Let
that's
me see.
This is what this is, though. Like, everyone assumes. You know what I'm saying? It's an assumption. It's like they see what you're doing and it's like, nah, this is gonna be too expensive. This is our budget for this, so let's not even reach out to this guy.
Mad.
Let's do something else. So yeah, don't focus on the phone,
man.
Understood.
And the last one, clickbait titles.
I'm saying all the time, man. Like, listen, you have to draw them in. You have to.
You
have to. I feel like there's a fine line between going too far with the clickbait, but understanding, okay, this is what works. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you need to find a balance.
A little, some people take it too far, like where the video has nothing to do with what you said, but
you know what I mean? You have to find a middle ground with it.
Yeah, word. All right, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. All right, cool. So let's take it back. Obviously, I know the cartoons was almost your inspiration. But I mean, during like school, for etc. Firstly, what's your background? What's your heritage? What country?
I'm Ghanaian and Jamaican.
Ghanaian and Jamaican. Mummy's Ghanaian, daddy's Jamaican.
Yes.
How did I know it's the Jamaican man in the Ghanaian? It makes sense. Have you been to Jamaica?
Of course, I've been to both.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've visited a few times. I love it there, man.
Yeah.
I love both. I feel like I'm more influenced by my Caribbean side naturally because I am British.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I identify more with my Jamaican side. But equally, man, my Ghanaian heritage is very strong.
Of course, naturally. And in terms of London, the UK, where are you from? What area?
Yeah, I'm from London, East London. Yeah. Newham to be exact.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like I've like moved around quite a bit during my childhood. So you know what I'm saying, around East London. So yeah, I'm familiar with it.
And what was childhood life like for you? Like
it was cool, man. Like, look, I'm just your average guy, bro. Like, if you want to come and expect some sort of struggle story,
not even that. I just always think it's important, like, to understand, like, how people grew. Even if it's, listen, mum and dad was there. They were supporting my dreams. If I wanted trainers, my mum and dad. This all adds to who you become as a man. Yeah, so even if everything was perfect, that's still important, bro. Because
listen,
it's
nothing's perfect. But
I'm just saying, of course. But even if everything was sweet, it's still important because that now allows you to carry yourself in a certain way. You know what? When I come in a room, I'm Gucci. I don't have no insecurities because growing up was, you know what I mean? So it's still important, bro.
100%. Yeah. Now, you know what? My mum's always been heavy into like theatre. So from young, like I've always been around theatre productions and I had to I was in my school play in primary school. You know what I'm saying? Playing the lead. So hilarious. Hopefully them pictures and videos have been buried forever.
We're gonna dig them out.
You know what I'm saying? But like I've never had like a confidence issue. I've never been the most loudest person though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Naturally, but I feel like it comes across when you meet me that it's like, all right, cool. Like I'm confident with myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's good. And in like more like secondary school, what was you like? What was your interest? What was your passion?
Naturally, like most of the man them like loved football. And I'm not saying I didn't, but obviously I went to St. Bon's. Like, if you know about St. Bon's,
Yeah, come on.
you can't just play ball. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to get into the team.
Yeah, you have to be 30.
What? There's man them that are 6 foot from 11.
Hey, ringers, bro.
You know what I mean?
Ringers.
So it's like, obviously all my family went there. Like, I had quite a few family members that went to St. Bon's. So I knew from early, I was like, look, this ain't gonna be me. So I was just chilling. But naturally, I had a lot of cousins. I had a lot of popular cousins.
Yeah.
So it was just like, I was always good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I had my core group, but like pretty much everybody kind of knew about who I was, and that's what it was. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think we didn't like St. Bon's wasn't a big school anyway.
No.
So it's kind of like you always kind of knew everyone.
Everyone, yeah,
do you 100, know what I'm saying?
100. That's how it is.
That's how it is. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, secondary school was cool, man. But I think like for me, I didn't really discover that I really like loved videography and media until pretty much the end. So like GCSE times. That's when
tell us the story. How did that come about? How did you discover
Well, naturally it was just like, look, you pick media, like you have to pick a few subjects. I picked media over art. Actually.
Okay.
I actually wanted to pick art.
What made you lean more towards media than art?
I feel like the type of art that I would have had to create wasn't really my style. Like I said, I was more into cartoon. The art in school was a bit more rigid and a bit more about the history of it. And I was like, look, I just want to express myself. And I think that's what media allowed me to do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Express myself. And not only that, like I feel like the man them that said that they wanted to do media, it was naturally like,
I want to be in the same
I
class.
want to be the same class as certain man, innit? The art man, like obviously no offense to the art man, like I still chat to a few of them, but they're not my brethrens. Even till now, it's like cool. Yo, like if I see you, well go on, but that's it, you know what I mean? So
at least it paid off because that could have gone the other way. You just went into the class to follow your boys these times. Bro, it's got nothing to do with
listen, I'm like, of course.
Come on. Yeah.
With sense in it.
Yeah,
but it's just like at the same time, it's like, look, man, like if this is somewhere I'm gonna be every day, or every
I need
week,
to enjoy small.
Nah,
bro. And it's the reality, it's the facts. It's the facts. Word. Okay, and then you're doing media now. So what's going on whilst you're learning? What's making you think, you know what, like this is actually interesting. This is,
you know what? There was a few guys, shout out to Ray, like that were just exceptionally talented. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like in awe of the amount that these men were just like creating stuff out of nothing, bro. Like from early, bro. Like we had to create like short films and stuff.
Okay.
And the amount of effort these men would put in would be crazy. And I'm looking at them like, yo, like this is actually sick.
Yeah, break that down, bro. Like what are they doing that the average people weren't doing that put them on this level
like,
and put everyone else
I think
on?
it stems from pre-production, bro. Like they were just like very much thought-provoking, like, okay, this is what we need, this is what we want to do. So this is what is required. Oof. And it was just like very planned out. Whereas a lot of the man them are just like, cool, do what we do in class.
Gems.
And then that's it, bro. You know what I mean? Like we'll wait till the next class. These men would go away, take what they learned in the class, create a whole crazy short film, show the teacher, show the class. And it kind of made me feel like, bro, I need to be doing more because this is the level I want to be at as well. But naturally, like, again, like when you do follow the mandem a little bit, you see that the ambition is a bit different. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like I low-key had to change my friendship group a little bit to kind of
We're touching on some important points right now, you know?
To kind of like realize, yo, how are these guys doing this and how can I be more involved in it?
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
So what steps did you take? Like when you come to these realizations, talk about what practical steps you
really and truly it was just about asking questions, bro.
Okay.
Like, bro, how did you do this? What camera did you use? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like and stuff like that. But then you start to realize that certain people have older cousins, older brothers, friends that are also within the entertainment space. So it's like they're dropping them gear and knowledge that you didn't have. So it's like you could have never created this anyway. Because without the helping hand they had, you know what I'm saying? It's non-existent. And that's when I started to realize, okay, wow, like I'm actually gonna have to make friends with people to kind of like expand my knowledge. And naturally when you do that, people will naturally try and like help you now. You know what I mean? And one of my friends at the time, Kevin Escobar, I remember his dad bought him like one camera, like I think it was a Canon 70D. That's a
cold surname, but
yeah, Kevin, shout out Kevin, man. But he had like a Canon 70D, man.
Okay.
And at the time, it was like, yo,
Big drip.
Yeah, you got
big
like
drip.
you got something, bro.
Yeah.
So he was like, yeah, bro, whenever you want to use it.
Yeah, your eyes lit up, innit? Was you shouting him to use it?
Yeah, of course. And I was like, obviously, because naturally, you went St. Bonds, you know what I mean? There's like, there's different areas, man, them chill in, innit?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I don't know if
Fiery lawn.
Yeah, the Friary, yeah, you know the Friary lawn, man.
Yeah.
So he was one of the Friary lawn guys, innit?
Okay.
So it was like, I was always in the cage and that.
Come on.
So
yeah.
it got to a point where I'm like, yo, like, man, this is Kevin, innit?
Yeah.
And it took a while for the man to warm up.
To get
like,
used to Kevin.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? But it was like, raw, like, you know what, if Faces messes with this dude, it must be for a reason. But the reason was because, like, bro, like, the guy was genuinely helping me with my dream.
Yo.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Nah,
so,
that's cold.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was only right that I'm like, bro, like, you don't have to just chew in the Friary lawn, bro. Like,
yeah. Come true.
Come true. Do you know what I'm saying? Chew the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Nah, but I feel like there's a lot like that you can take away from that, like especially the viewers, the younger generation. Yo, don't just stick to your comfortable settings with what you're comfortable with, because chilling with the guys, that's comfortable for you, that's normal, that's natural. But you're now creating friendships with someone who can put you on another level, and you know, like, that's the problem with even like growing up in certain environments. You know, you don't get to expand your knowledge and see what else is out there. As soon as you open your eyes to even, for example, being in a different situation or speaking to someone from a different environment, it changes your whole life.
No, 100%.
Like, it changes your whole life. So that's very important, the fact that you took it upon yourself. And I already know that skill was valuable in the future for you. Like, that was almost your first taste of, you know what, networking is important, because that is networking.
Yeah,
that's early,
bro.
you get me, early networking from school times. Okay, so then you went from media, studying media, and then that's in GCSEs, yeah.
GCSEs,
and then
yeah.
what happened in terms of A levels, uni? Talk us through that whole journey.
So before we really got to A levels, I had a conversation with one of my best friends, JRX, and he's the reason why Shot by Faces even exists, because he's just like, he's the GOAT, man.
Yeah.
Like, he taught me everything. We taught each other, but he was just like, again, someone that was just special with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Special with it. So, like, I remember coming to him like, yo, man, like, I actually want to start something, bro. And he was like, what do you want to start, bro? And I was like, bro, like I love shooting. Like, let's do something. Like, and he was like, yeah, let's do it. So we decided to kind of start doing with bro's camera, like Westfield, like asking people questions and stuff.
Okay.
So we started doing like that type of content.
Okay.
After school.
Yeah.
And yeah, we started getting decent numbers. Do you know what I'm saying?
You uploading it for YouTube, yeah?
YouTube, yeah. We started a YouTube channel, still up. Like, you can go check it, J Rose Media.
Yeah. So
but
J Rose is all the way from there.
Yeah. It's named after my boy. My boy's name is like, his middle name was Jarrell.
Okay, yeah.
So they used to call him J Rose. So I was like, yeah, bro, we have to name it after you, because.
And that's still your emo and your now.
Yeah.
Lit. That's solid.
That's my brother, man.
That's solid.
So,
that's solid.
Yeah. So really and truly, that's just how it started. So we just kind of started taking on like wacky projects.
Mm-hmm.
And through that, we started meeting people.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, it's just kind of like we've built a little bit of a like name.
Yeah. I want to pause. I want to pause for a second, because that early kind of drive, that motivation, that ambition to go out there in the field, that Westfields, you know, speaking with the public. Talk to me about some of the key kind of skills, valuable lessons you managed to learn from being in that, because not everyone can do stuff like that. I hope you know that. You know, it takes a certain type of person to think, yo, I'm gonna stop strangers on the street and just talk to them, you know what I mean? So what are the kind of things that...
For me, it's just understanding delegation, man. I've always understood I've always been able to see what someone's good at.
Okay.
That's a skill I have. So it was like, okay, cool. I had the plan for a long time. Mm-hmm. And that, like I said, it came at the end of GCSE times. And then going into college, I met another good friend of mine, Fred. Okay. And he was like, yeah, man, like, I love presenting. I'm like, da-da-da-da-da. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, we've got this idea, we're trying to run it. And he was like, bro, whatever you're trying to do, let's run it. Yeah. So it was kind of like, and he had another friend as well that was from a different school called Quincy. Yeah. And him as well, like, he knew a lot of people. Okay. So when he's told Quincy, oh yeah, this is what I'm doing with my guys at college, he was like, bro, I want to be involved as well. So naturally now, it's just like, let's just do it. And like, again, like you said, like you have to be a certain type of somebody.
Come on.
And Quincy and my boy Kobe, they were them guys where it's like, I'll chat to whoever. Bro.
Yeah,
and
bro.
because we already know people,
Yeah.
it's like we're going Westfield, we're from East, bro.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? So we're not seeing randomers.
Yeah.
We're seeing a girl or a guy from a school away or 2 schools away or someone you saw at Young and Wavy. So it's just like, all right, cool. Like, yeah, we're doing this. What are you trying to do? At the time, social media is new. So it's like, yeah, cool. No one's speaking nothing. It's funny. You guys are funny. Let's do it. So we just started doing it, man. But I just think for me, like, yeah, bro, it's about understanding what you're good at and understanding what you're bad at. Because for me, I could have never done that.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? But having somebody that was gifted in talking to people, do you get what I'm saying? And making them feel comfortable as well. And that's kind of a skill that I kind of started to learn from what they were doing. Because their ability to talk and make people feel like the camera doesn't exist was crazy.
Sick. Yeah. And then from there, so you started building a name, you're posting on YouTube. Talk me through the impact that had and then the journey onto like university.
Well, so those 2 years were vital because I started doing like interviews and stuff like that with like comedians. So like I interviewed like Big Tipper. I think I interviewed Miss Banks. DC, a few.
And you're
guys.
still using Matey's camera.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
We're still using bros. Like I'm literally going to his crib.
Picking it
up, but
big him up, man.
Yeah, bro, big
That's
up,
a
bro.
real
like,
guy,
100%,
man.
Like he's just like, yo, and not once did he ever ask for anything, bro.
Wow.
Like the only thing he used to ask was like, yo, because he done media as well. He would be like, look, like, can I be in your group? So I don't really, because I know you love it anyway.
Yeah.
Let me just get the grade. I'm like, yeah, cool.
Light work,
bro. Like, you know what I mean? Just like, I'll do majority of the work. I've never been a slacker when it comes to working hard. So I'm not looking at like, oh, why do you have to? Like, bro, listen, if that's all you want,
say no
and
more.
just to chill with a man, them.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Take it.
You know what I mean? Just like, yeah, bro, like, yeah, you actually want to be my friend. Like, you just want to, like, you like chilling with me. Like, we started doing stuff outside of that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's just
proper.
You know what I
Strengthen
mean?
the bond, strengthen the relationship. Solid.
100%.
Solid.
So,
Is he still about now? Out of curiosity.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, naturally, as things go.
You know what it is, bro? Like, my life is so hectic, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, you know how school is. I'll never forget, one of my OGs said it to me. It's like, bro, cherish these moments because it comes a point where it's like, it's not easy to link up like this, you know? You know what I mean?
Did you take it in when he said that? Or
Hell
you
no.
brushed
I was
it?
like-
Hey!
I was like, bro, what do you mean,
talking
bro?
about?
Like,
Yeah, man.
I'm linking the man after this. I'm going to link them. He's like, bro, like, honestly, man, I remember it was the same with my guys. Now I don't see my guys. So that's what it is. It's like, yo, your destinies don't align.
Yeah.
And it's not that it's anything bad, but it's just like,
naturally,
bro, you know what I mean?
Course,
everyone's living their own life, bro.
Course. Okay, yeah. So you're doing all of that, and then still using his camera.
Yeah. Getting some views and stuff.
Yeah.
I was doing like a show with like Max Comedy and stuff.
Yeah.
He was doing like a spin-off, not a spin-off, like a parody version of what's that show called, bruv? Like Maury or something like that.
Okay.
So he was doing something like that. So
that
that
Jerry
was,
Springer type stuff.
We were doing that, and that was going crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Touching 50,000-60,000 views. Like, on YouTube.
These are YouTube. Okay, yeah. Cause
so,
I remember Max from Snapchat. He was going crazy on
exactly.
Yeah,
so
on Snap.
that whole era, like we were working together and doing that, and that put us on the radar of like Skepta, and that Skepta's like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So we're just thinking, yo, so off the back of that, I've now gone to university to study film, media, media production, film and shit. So I've gone and done that.
And what was the, like, obviously I know, boom, you're doing all of this media work, you're bought into, did you ever think that about another path, or was you always set on, nah, I need to do something media, like from...
Yeah, and bro, there was never any question
this
on
was
another path, bro.
Yeah.
I think the only one time in my life where it was like another path was focused on was like some of my aunties sat me down when I was about to graduate uni and was like, yo, like, is this what you're pursuing? Do you know what I mean? Because it's not easy. None of us in our family does it successfully to that degree. Do you get what I mean? Like, think about your family and helping your mom and But it was crazy because after that conversation, of course, naturally, you go and speak to your mom. You go speak to your dad and like, yo, like, I actually want to try. And they're like, why are you making it seem like...
It's a big deal.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it made me realize that the projection of other people is not what my people wanted. Do you know what I'm saying? The people that I go to for support were never in
That's
doubt of what I'm
powerful,
doing.
man. And big up your parents for that, you know?
100%.
Because your parents could have been the same vibe as your aunties. And there would have been nothing wrong with that because your aunties are telling you out of love. But at the same time, that's all they know. Do you know what I mean? That's why it's like you got to be careful with sharing your opinions with people. Sometimes you just got to let them see it through because you actually never know, man.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. That's sick, man. Big up your rents. And that's why it's important to cover your childhood because that tells me a lot about the kind of environment that you've grown in. They're clearly supportive of
100%.
what you're doing. Do you know what I mean?
100%,
Okay.
100%.
So then now you're in uni, you're studying.
I'm studying. I'm messing about though, man.
Yeah.
Uni was like the first time I kind of realized who I was. And I say that in a sense of like, naturally went to St. Bon's, went to sixth form.
Yeah.
Like everyone's the same, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We're all basically similar.
Yeah.
So you don't stand out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're one of 200.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I went to university and that was the first time it was like, yo, bro, you're doing this on YouTube. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You're 6'2". That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're Ghanaian and Jamaican. That's crazy. It's like
Yeah.
everything about me was special to somebody.
Yeah.
And it
What
made me-
uni? Where was your uni?
Nottingham Trent.
Okay, so you was Midlands. You
Yes,
get me
yes,
as a
yes.
London boy. So yeah, they're
Yeah.
gravitating towards that energy, the authenticity.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's like raw, like
that Saint Bon sauce. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So it's like
yeah.
raw. So, but again, like obviously I'm chilling. The guys I'm chilling with, bro, they were not into media at all, bro. Like, all the guys I used to chill with played sports. They were all on the
Okay.
sports team. Bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So it's back to really the old type of what you're comfortable with.
Exactly.
Once again.
Once again. So it's
Uh-huh.
like, but then I kind of got lost.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yo, like, the sauce is too much, bro. You know what I mean? Naturally,
Yeah,
it's around the
yeah.
man them that just aura. Everyone's got
Come
aura.
on.
Everyone's doing their thing.
Yeah.
Everyone loves these guys. Everyone loves you. So it's
Yeah,
just like,
yeah.
like, you're lit.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where I kind of lost my way. And I don't know, man. I had an epiphany one night, man. I was like, yo, like, this is only going to end badly, bro. If I just continuously I'm outside. I'm doing, not saying like obviously, bro. Shout out my man them because, bro, they're amazing human beings.
Come on.
Naturally, we're all on our own journey.
Yeah.
And I didn't come to uni just to have fun per se. I'm not saying anyone else did.
Yeah.
But I'm like my journey. I came to actually work.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
actually home in what I'm good at. So-
What year was this epiphany? First, second? Second, okay.
Second, bro.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool. I remember speaking to my dad. Like, my dad is someone I go for refuge all the time, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Solid,
So
yeah.
I remember speaking to him and it was like, look, man, like, I hear what you're saying, but what are you going to do to change where you are? Like,
Action.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Cool. I was like, look, I think I want to buy my first camera. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Okay, I say my first. It wasn't my first. I had a few before, but like Sony.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
It's a proper
Sony, you know what I'm saying?
mirrorless or
No, not even
DSLR.
mirrorless. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I was
yeah.
like, you know what? Like, I need to do this. So
Yeah.
he was like, all right, cool. Whatever you spend, I'll match it. You know what I mean? He was like, look, I'll match it. Do you
Big
know what
up
I mean?
Pops, man.
Yeah.
Big up Pops.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I remember buying my first camera. It cost me like, it wasn't the maddest. It was like 1K.
Yeah. But you're a student, bro.
Yeah,
so,
it hit me. It hit, man. I'm
come
like,
on.
look, because
Yeah.
it's, you know what's funny? Because at the same time, it was like the man were planning Portugal. So everyone was going
The
Portugal.
trade-off.
Bro.
Did you go Portugal?
I did not.
Let that be a
I
lesson,
did
guys.
not. Yeah, I did not, bro.
Yeah.
I'll never forget, bro. Like, the man, it was going to be a St. Bonds link up. All the man from Bonds was going. Everyone's going. My boys, like, my best friend at the time was like, bro, you ain't coming to Portugal. I said,
Are you
bro,
sure?
see? I said, bro, I really need to buy this camera. I really need to start this journey properly, man.
Serious.
Like, do you get what I'm saying? My dad said he will match it. So if I get the camera, he'll get my first gimbal.
Yeah.
I'm live, bro.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
start creating stuff.
Was you shooting up until this point still during your first year of
but
uni?
you know what it is? It was just nothing really serious. I
Okay.
think Nottingham is not really known for its creative scene like that. Well, back then at least. Do you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Now you've got the Lost Boys,
Okay.
Young T and Bugsy. Do you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes,
Because
yes.
at the time, Young T and Bugsy was fresh.
Okay.
So it's like I linked up with them, man. So
Okay.
them man know me from
them
time.
days.
So
yeah,
whenever I
yeah.
see them, like, yo,
love,
like,
come on.
because it's like, bro, I've seen your growth, you see my growth.
Yeah.
But it's just like, yeah, back then there weren't really much happening. So it's like, yo, I'm buying this equipment. But before that, it's like, why am I buying equipment when there's no
I
one
was gonna ask.
to shoot? Like,
Yeah.
But then I don't, like I said, the epiphany, my dad's motivation was just like, look, bro, you have to do it. You know what I mean? You gain, what I realize is that you gain when you put out. Do you know what I'm saying? So me not having the equipment, of course I'm not going to do nothing.
Of course, yeah. You ain't got nothing to do something with.
Do you get what I'm saying? So as soon as I got the equipment and it was coming to the end of the uni term, it was like, all right, cool. Let me go to ends and let me just start grafting. So that's what I did. Didn't end up going Portugal, but I vowed to the man them. I said, look, I will be in Portugal. And not this time.
Another time.
But I was like, nah, don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah,
I'm going to be in Portugal.
yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah.
So fast forward now.
That's delayed gratification though, because
Bro.
you could have gone there and said, you know, I'll buy the camera later. But the thing is, you could have done that and that would have been fine. But there was a mindset shift and it was bigger to your mindset of, you know what, I'm not going to do that thing. Even though you could have gone to Portugal, waited another period of time, stacked up more and bought the camera then. But it weren't about that. It was about, yo, what's my mentality at this moment? And how am I going to take myself serious? In that moment, you took yourself serious. You decided that I am going to be that man who I want to be. And that's big. That's really big.
No, 100%, bro. And you know what, bro? Like, till this day, the man them say, like, that was one of the best holidays, bro. So it's like, it's dark. Like, it's dark. Like, the man them have traveled. The man them have done a lot.
Yeah. And that one was
that
still...
one there is like, yo, remember that?
My boy's got...
like, you know what I mean?
My boy's got one like that when we went to Cancun. He's like, I can't believe I missed that. Like, till this day.
To this day, bro.
Till this day.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, man, like, I'm never not reminded that, look, you missed a lot, but it was in order to gain a lot. Do you know what I'm saying?
And that's a nice friendly reminder to even remind you that I take my shit seriously. I say I'm going to do something, I do it. So, yeah, pros and cons.
I think that's always been me, though, man. Like, you can ask anybody, bro. I'm not big on talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on action.
Yeah.
And I'm always just gonna, like, get things done, bro. By any way, means necessary. Like, the man will tell you, bro. I used to, like, the man used to link up at my house all the time, bro. We used to go to the balcony, bro. And I would just be telling man, yo, bro, this is what I'm trying to do. 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 And everything I've said I've done, I said I would do, I've done, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
Everything. Like, there's not...
Respect.
There's
It's
not...
cold.
Yeah, there's not one thing I can sit here and say, yo, I still need to do this. Like, the last thing on my bucket list is to make somebody, not make somebody, but to kind of
be a part of.
Have a protege that becomes better than me. And that's what I'm working on now.
So the mission's even bigger than you.
Bro, it's like, for me, it's like, you can't call yourself one of the greatest if you can't create a great.
Come on.
Do you know what I'm saying? And you look at anyone big, you look at Jay-Z, bro. Without Jay-Z, there's no Kanye, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We can all sit here and say Kanye is way bigger than Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, yeah.
But without Jay-Z, there's no Kanye.
Bro.
And that's where I see myself. I'm like, yo, like...
Levels.
I want someone to be there and be like, yo...
Levels.
Yeah, without faces...
Yeah.
And it's happening before your eyes. Of course, we'll talk about, obviously, the new visuals I'm doing and stuff like that.
Yeah, we'll get into
but
that.
But it's just like, bro, like, listen, like, once that's done, I'm done, bro.
Yeah, what you saying? You show your guy, I'm hanging up my beat.
I'm done, bro. Once I've done, I'm just like, look, let me do something else, bro.
Yeah, nah, I hear it. And nah, that's important, you know, being able to provide, because it's not just about you. A lot of people have dreams of, hey, I want to. And I know you've had that, but your end goal and your mission, and I know already that even when you was first starting, you were still always about other people and allowing other people to, you get me, step up. And that's what we're doing with the Creators Thread, bro. I'm trying to build a community where we're supporting each other. If there's a guy that wants to do similar things like, oh, yo, what VHS camera, etc., yo, this is the community where you can get that kind of knowledge, that kind of information. We're going to put on live events where we get all the people in the right rooms, have people on the panel that have lived this, that have got the experience, that can break it down, where someone can now take the gems and everything that, you know, you've experienced and basically cut that time frame, because we had to learn everything ourselves. There weren't nowhere where you could just, you get me, shorten that kind of journey through a lot of the knowledge and a lot of the hard things that you had to experience. So no, that's massively important. Okay, so now you've got your camera, yeah, you've got your gimbal, yeah, you've touched back ends, uni done. What's going on? What's the motion?
Broski, I think we're skipping over a lot, but
yeah,
I'll put in
if we're skipping over anything,
yeah,
I'll feel free to get
go
me.
back. I'm just gonna say, like, university was a lot of time for me to kind of like network.
Yeah.
So through that, I met a lot of different guys who were like music managers and stuff like that, and they connected me with guys that were like cool with like Lotto Boys and stuff like that. So I was doing like mini Midlands tours with people and. Building my network, meeting guys like Zek Snaps, do you get what I'm saying? Like photographer and guys that were in the industry.
Yeah. Zek's coming. He's featuring on the pod as well.
You know what I'm saying? He's known me for a very long time. Bro. Very long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's big up Zek. Like, I have to say this on camera, like every single time. If there's ever a podcast or anything I do, I have to big up Zek because he was the one that gave me my first big opportunity in the industry, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Zek.
And he don't even really know it. Like, he probably knows it, but it's just, for him, it probably wasn't like that big.
What was the
deal.
opportunity?
So, he was meant to be shooting photography for Malik Berry and Chipmunk. They had a song coming out.
Okay.
And he had camera issues.
Yeah.
So it was like, yo, Faces, I'm having camera issues. Like, bro, like, obviously, bro, your work is sick. Are you available?
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gassed. I'm like, bro, of course I'm available, bro. Even if I had anything to do.
And this is just solely photography, because obviously everyone kind of knows you now as videography, but
this is early days. I was everything, but it was photography because Zek is a photographer.
Yes.
He was like, yeah, like, bro, can you do it? I was like, bro, of course. In my head, I'm gassed because I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be shooting for Chip, bro. Like, what? Chip? Bro, he's a legend, bro.
Come on. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've never really been the biggest Afrobeats fan.
Yeah.
Until I started working within the community because I was appreciating the space they've created. So naturally, I'm like, okay, Malik Berry, cool. You know what I'm saying? He had a few bangers at the time. I'm like, cool.
I'm with it.
Go to the shoot now. Obviously do my thing naturally.
Yeah.
But in amongst doing my thing, I'm talking to people.
Of course.
I didn't realize the person I was talking to the most, or one of the people I was talking to the most, was Malik's DJ and his manager.
Okay.
So we're just like bantering, like, you know what I mean? Just chopping it up. Yeah. Cool. Whatever. The next couple of days, I've delivered the photos to for Chipmunk and Malik.
Yeah.
I don't think Chip even ever posted any of the photos. I think he might have posted on his story, maybe.
Yeah.
But I remember being a bit disappointed because I'm thinking, yo, naturally you're thinking,
you're editing it like these are cold,
bro.
Yeah,
I'm thinking, yo, I'm gonna see my name tagged on this guy's page. Like, I'm thinking, like my career's starting.
Yeah.
Cool. Nothing really on that side. But then the guy that organized the shoot for Zek hit me up and was like, yo, like, Malik really likes what you've done, bro. Like, the team loves you. Like, they want to work with you more often and do some more stuff. I was like, shit, all right.
Yeah, why not?
I was like, why not? I'm like, this was not what I was expecting, but I'll take it nevertheless. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, from that, it just kind of got beautiful, bro. Like, they were just like, yo, they had another shoot.
Yeah.
And I've delivered again.
Yeah.
Bro, like, yo, you're so sick, bro.
Yeah.
Fam, you're so amazing. Like, bro, the way they're gassing me up, bro.
Yeah.
I think I ain't this good.
Yeah. Like, you guys are just.
I'm like, but it's like, bro, naturally at the time, like looking back at it, bro, like, the work was good.
Yeah, of course. You know
what I'm saying? The work was good, the delivery was good. And not only that, like, bro, I'm a calm guy to chill around.
Yeah. Like, that's important. And a lot of the theme that we've had with our guests is, bro, be yourself, be authentic. And being a calm guy to chill around is because you're genuine, you're being yourself, you're comfortable in your own skin, which allows people to feel comfortable in their skin. And everyone likes being around people that makes them just be able to be themselves and be free. You're not judging me, so
you know what I mean? So from that, it was just like, yo, like, yeah, man, we mess with your work. We're doing like a mini Africa tour. Do you want to come? And then that was
and
it.
Where
bro.
are you in uni still these times?
This was like when I literally just finished uni.
Bombaras.
So between that and me buying my camera and uni, I was just basically doing a bunch of wayward projects.
Yeah.
That just never amounted to nothing.
Yeah.
And it was just like, why am I doing this? But it was like, to knowing to me, I was just working on my skills, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I was just getting better.
Yeah,
To
lit
be able to
sharpening.
get
Yeah.
to that point where now Malik Berry's hit me,
Yeah.
loves my work, and
Yeah.
it's effortless to me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
delivering stuff the next day like it's water, bro.
Nothing. And before we dive into this mini African tour, yeah, what in terms of payment, in terms of like you know, free work, what was that journey like up until, you know, this Elite Berry, the work you're doing in uni? Because I feel like it's important to understand, you know, it's not always about getting paid. It's not always about the money. As you mentioned, you were sharpening your skill set. So was there a lot of paid work at that time, or was you hungry and just looking for any opportunities?
It was a mix. It was like, it was paid, but it was terribly paid. You know what I mean?
So it might as well not have been paid type.
Nah, I wouldn't have said not because you know what I'm saying? Slow money's better than no money.
Yeah, every little
you know what I mean? Like
Tesco.
someone giving you £20 or £50.
It's better than nothing.
That's paying for at least a meal.
Yeah.
That's paying for at least
not
a
in
haircut.
today's economy, but yeah. But
I'm
with you.
Like,
with you.
it's like, yo, that's contributing to something and making your
yeah.
life that little bit easier.
True.
So for me, it's just like, that's how I was seeing it.
Okay.
And not only that, it's just like, bro, like, I just feel like the path God put me on, it was just like, I was meeting people that were like destiny helpers. So it's kind of like, everything I did resulted in more. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like more. You're meeting this person, you're meeting that person. A lot of the people I met from then, bro, I'm still cool with now.
Now, yeah.
And they still help me in different ways now. Do you get what I'm saying? And on my journey have helped me so much. So it's like the payment thing is just like, bro, man, like I think, especially in our community, we get confused with what payment actually is, bro.
It's not always
Like,
money, man.
Like payment is like, bro, like when you look at the way the top 1% move, payment is not just, okay, here's money, go away, bro.
Come
it's
on.
access, bro.
Hey,
Access, bro.
tell him
You know what I'm saying?
again, my
Access,
guy.
bro. It's knowledge,
Yo,
bro. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm happy that I've stopped and gone to this because that's a real gem right there, bro. Go on.
100%. So for me, it was just like, I started learning about lighting, bro, because I went to uni to study this stuff, and it was good, but it was always so traditional. So it was just like, oh, well, to make this setup, you're gonna need X amount of money, you need X amount of equipment. It's like, bro, like, I'm a 19, 20-year-old kid, bro. I don't have the access to this stuff. So me being out in the field made me realize, oh, okay, if I get a few Astera tubes, oh, okay, if I have one key, oh, okay, if I have a backlight, oh, okay, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like you learning what works for where you were, not for the film sets that you don't have access to. And the fact of the matter is, to get access to those type of spots, you need to start from the bottom where you're just a runner. You can't even, you're not even helping out like that. Do you know what I'm saying? You're just a send out guy. So it's just like, for me, it was like, yeah, man, that's what I was doing. So that's why for me, when people talk about payment, I'm like, bro, man,
what does payment mean?
Yeah, what does
it's
payment?
Not always,
yeah,
it's
what
not
does
always.
payment mean?
Yeah,
Man?
I'm with you, bro. Totally. That
what
makes
I'm
so much sense. Okay, cool. So then now the mini Africa tour. Now, talk to me about that.
So yeah, man, like, bro, like, I'm thinking, cool. Yeah, it's a mini Africa tour. Do you know what I'm saying? Really and truly, it was only like 3 countries in Africa. It was.
Man said
Kenya.
only 3 countries in. That's big drip. Yeah,
Bro,
madman.
Yeah. It was like
Yo.
3, you know, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda. So we did that. But before that, we did a Europe as well. So we did Switzerland, we did Sweden.
How
like,
long?
twice.
How long was you away? How long
It was not long. It was like a 2-week stint. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if you've ever been on tour, but bro, you're in and out country in like 2 days, 3 days.
Yeah.
So it's like we were never anywhere too long.
Yeah.
But
Do what you
long
need
enough.
to do. Yeah.
Long enough for me to see
What you need to.
that, what the hell is this, bro?
Yeah.
Like, not only am I seeing like, I'm seeing like a black superstar in front of me, bro. Like, going crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing a black team, bro. Like, I'm not seeing anyone other than somebody that looks like me.
Like you operating at a high level, doing
Bro,
things efficiently.
What? Do you know what I'm saying? Getting treated with respect, bro.
Yeah.
Being themselves.
Yeah.
Like, not having to like code switch or anything. It's like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, and not only that, they're doing well. It's not, we're not scrimping by, no, all we can have is McDonald's, bro. We're eating steak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're eating at the airport.
Yeah.
I don't know if man them know, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Eating at the airport is not cheap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
especially them days, like you're fresh out of you,
bro,
like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
man, them was just like, faces, whatever you want. We're going to like different shops, like, and they're giving us free clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bros all going Balenciaga, buying stuff, just like
you're seeing what's possible, man. You're
I'm
seeing
like, yo,
what's possible.
like, not only is this guy just like well respected, bro, he looks after his team well. Do you know what I'm saying? He's buying his manager like, yo, like, oh, it's your birthday soon. Let me nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's like a little family, bro.
Yeah.
And like, I'm like literally like the little brother.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, yo, yeah, we have to bring faces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's crazy because they were even like to be, look, bro, it hasn't always been like this for us. You've basically joined at that time when it's like,
alignment
up now.
Alignment,
you know what I'm saying?
bro.
So I'm like, damn, like, bro, they're putting me in suites.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Room service included, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm out in Africa,
this guy's
bro.
living the dream.
Gee, I'm out in Africa. It got to a point because I was working with Malik quite a bit before that, like I was saying.
Yeah.
So it was like, by the time we started touring, like there was photographers that were fans of my work from then. And it was like, they were like, yo, faces, oh, you're in my city, can we link up? Okay. And I was linking up with guys. I was like, yo, come through whilst I'm editing, ordering room service, what do you want? You want this? Probably shouldn't be exposing this because these men are probably thinking, what the time, this is why your time was high.
You don't know that you're even using you're bringing in. But that says a lot about you though, that you're bringing in through other guys that you don't even know like that. They're reaching out to you. Yeah, bro.
Because it's like, for me, I'm like, yo, this is like, I've always been big on, bro, I can't be the only one to experience this, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, having an experience by yourself is boring, bro.
It's dead, isn't it?
It's dead, bro. Like, if you can't live in that moment with other people, what's the point?
Yeah.
And for me, that's what it was. It was like, yo, like, this guy's
Someone
as
else
hungry
needs
as
to
me.
see what I'm seeing.
I'm like, bro, like, you come and have the fruits, because for you to even message me, naturally, I'm not linking up with anyone that's like, doesn't look serious online.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
It's like, yo, I'm seeing you're grinding as hard as I am. Bro, come through, bro. Let's break bread, bro.
Yeah. That's lit. That's lit. What are the key things you learned about the craft during that trip? Like your photography, the fast turnaround, because like you said...
I've always been kind of big on just getting things done, because I procrastinate a lot. So I'm like, if I don't do something ASAP, my brain just starts thinking about other things and it just delays.
But tour life, especially for like a lot of our viewers might not have experienced tour life. They might not have, seen, they might not have a clue what working with a big artist like, how quickly they want to post, how fast you need to get the edits. Are you shooting JPEG and just sending them, or are you, whilst they're still on first 3 songs, get my laptop, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Talk a bit about that process.
Shout out Malik Berry, bro. He was so chilled. Like, bro, he was just like, faces, whenever you get stuff to me, just get them to me, bro.
Yeah.
So there was never any
pressure. I feel
pressure.
like it's the African culture as well.
You know what I mean? It was like, we know you're going to deliver something good.
Yeah.
So
they just trusted you.
Yeah, bro. It was just was like, look,
they
bro,
trusted you.
Just do your thing, bro. You know what I mean? So naturally, don't take the piss. Like,
come on.
But like, I'm somebody who works hard but plays harder. I mean, so works hard.
Yeah.
But plays harder in a sense that I'm clubbing with these man after the show till 4 a.m.
Yeah.
But by 9 a.m,
you got your
WeTransfer's there.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah.
And they're like, what the? They're like, yo, broski.
Yeah.
Weren't you lit? Like, bro, these men are hungover.
Yeah, and you're
they're
there.
still sitting in the lobby. I'm like, yo, have you checked the pictures? Oh no, sorry, bro, I've not checked yet.
Yeah.
Like, it was that. Do you know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, like, but again, it's because I was happy to be there, but I love what I do. So it's like, it was never a skin off my back to wake up at 7 a.m. and or not go to sleep and just be like, all right, cool, get back. In my head, I'm in the club vibing, but I know.
Come on. Yeah, what you got to do and how you're going to do it. You know what I mean? Would you have already culled through the photos you want to edit beforehand? Like, I want to really give the viewers an insight.
I've never been a big fan of overshooting. I'm always somebody that likes to focus on getting the perfect shot.
Yeah.
So I was always kind of making sure like I'm turning around 20 to 30 images, but I'd never have like 2,000 to go through.
So what's your process? How do you do that? Because when I first started, I was definitely overshooting to make sure that I was covered. You get me? And it did take longer post-production. So how do you ensure that, especially with things like live performance, bro, you can't, if you miss the moment, it's gone. Do you know what I'm saying? If he's interacting with a fan, if he's on the stage, and you get me, you've got a specific moment to get. What's your pre-production, your thought? Do
Well,
you speak to the team? Do you have an understanding?
No, it was never.
Like, how-
it was just like, for me, it was understanding, because I used to do both for Malik. Like, I was working hard, so I used to do videography and photography. So I realized that, so
this guy is not a joke, you know,
bro. So
because for those that don't know, that is hard work.
bro, it's hard work, bro.
Even now, I don't offer one man to do both.
Never.
Never.
Bro,
it's always got. If you want both, it's a 2-man job.
Facts.
Straight.
Facts.
Because it's 2 man.
You have. I learned very quickly, like, anticipation. It's crazy to think, but I'd almost know what he would do before he done it. So it's like, in my head, like, I've seen 2 minutes ahead of what he's already done. So like, I would know this is a photo moment, or okay, shit, he's moved it this way. This is gonna be a video moment. Do you get what I'm saying? It's weird though, man. Like, and this is why I honestly think, like,
you're gifted.
Not even,
you're
like,
gifted.
It's not even like, I can't even put it into words.
You don't want to say
bro.
it, I'll say it.
Yeah,
there's a gift.
like,
You know what I mean?
bro.
Because it's your calling. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's a spiritual connection. Like, this is what you're here to do. You're a creative guy, so you're almost sensing the moment before it happens. Yeah, bro, that's exactly what it is.
So for me, and it was like, I started to understand, okay, what type of pictures he wanted to post, and it was almost like, okay, he'd want to post 2 where it's focused on him, and then 2 where it's like focused on the crowd. So what I'd start doing is manipulating the photos so that even if I missed the moment because I was shooting it video,
crop.
No, I wouldn't even crop it. Like, for example, like, you know, like, everyone likes, oh, let's get the lights up. I'd shoot a moment where there was a couple of lights up, then I'll just edit it in post. So now you've got a crazy picture where it looks like the whole crowd is lit up, but in reality it was only one person because I had to get it on video. So I've captured that moment.
And what you use Photoshop to do this?
Photoshop and
Lightroom. Wow. And you're almost merging 2 moments into one.
100%,
wow.
Bro. So like, for me, it was like, I would never really miss a moment, but also it comes with work with someone who's so relaxed. So it's like, whatever you give me, I'm gonna post anyway. So it's like, there was no real pressure to get something perfect. So there was a lot of room for me to experiment and kind of figure out what works and how he works.
Okay.
Because he's not really the most vocal guy. Like, he knows exactly what he wants creatively. Like, he's very sound, but it's kind of like, I had to figure out, all right, what do you like? And I started gauging his reaction from what he's posting on the earlier days to be like, okay, so he's posting pictures like this. These are the type of pictures I need to get.
This is another key thing, because a lot of these things come so natural to you, that you're not clocking how important it is for someone who's starting their journey. You're analysing, bro. Do you know what I mean? You're doing your research. You're seeing, what's he going to use? How's he going to... And then you're making sure now that when you're working, rather than just doing your work and just... It's like, you're making your life easier. You're analysing, you get me? When you send him the pictures again, you're looking at which ones out of the 30 did he now choose. So now the next time, you even know, okay, I'm going to focus more on these types. And that's an important thing to learn, an important skill to develop. So from now, the African tour, you've obviously picked up a lot of skills. You've developed some good relationships. Talk to me about that VHS journey, because at that stage, obviously, you're shooting with your Sony.
You're even skipping a whole chunk between VHS and this. Yeah, a whole chunk.
All right, cool. Talk me through it, because I want to kind of understand that journey up until
So I was very comfortable with doing events.
Yes,
naturally, like, working with Malik was amazing, but then COVID hit. COVID hit, and the work slowed down in the sense of, we're not doing events, but you're part of the team. So we're looking after you, bro.
Yeah. Are you doing other work outside of this?
I am, but that's my main bread and butter at this point, because it's kind of like, them man pay well. Yeah. They're all black. Yeah. And
your
the environment.
Family.
Yeah, the environment is chill.
Comfortable, yeah.
So I'm back and forth. Like, I'm literally traveling to these man whenever they need, man, and chilling with these man. And it got to a point where it's like, Malik was like, at a point, like, look, bro, I need you to shoot my visuals. I need you doing this. I need you doing that. Like, this is more than just this. And COVID happened. COVID happened, so there are no more events. And it's like, yo, what are we doing? Like, the man am I chilling though? Like, it's like, yo,
come on,
we'll wait for the time to, and we're back on tour.
Yeah.
And I'm hungry though.
Yeah.
Malik's creating, and it got to a point where it was like Malik is very meticulous with what he likes.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like he's creating, bro, and it's like cool. The visual stuff's got a back burner for a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, what am I doing? This is when music videos started to become like, okay, cool, this is what I'm doing. Because I started working with, like I said, like I was working with other artists, Rams, Blanco.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, cool, let me start doing visuals with these guys.
Okay.
So I started making visuals with Blanco during COVID. And bro, that's when it started, bro. Like I'm just getting millions of views, bro. Yeah.
On socials or YouTube?
Nah, YouTube. So
on
like
YouTube.
man, them are dropping music videos directed by faces, and it's going up.
It's going up.
And now the inquiries are coming. Yo. Started work with Young Bane. And even Young Bane, before I started working with Young Bane, like naturally, a lot of his brethren went St. Bonds.
Yeah.
So they're seeing my thing run up. They're like, yo, Face is like,
I know him. Like,
you know what I mean? We've got these artists on the outing. Do you want to work with them? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Start working with their artists, and naturally Bane's around. Then start delivering. Then if Bane's gone, yeah, bro, like, let's get this guy to shoot some of my stuff. I'm trying to make a comeback, because this was after like Rihanna and stuff. Is like, look, I ain't dropped in a while. I'm trying to make a comeback. His visuals are crazy. Boom. I shot a video for Bane. Numbers. You know what I mean? And not just numbers at that point. Now it's like, who's this guy?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, who's this guy? But on the other note, one of my best friends, he had a clothing brand called Dirty Store. Okay. And he used to do numbers on Twitter. Okay. So I started shooting his stuff. His visuals, yeah. So he's like photography, and that was going crazy. So now it's like, there was two aspects of who I was. It was like the guy that does music videos and the guy that shoots for bro's brand called Dirty Store. Yeah. So it was like certain girls would mess with me heavy because like, yo, you create this, you create that. But then man, I'm like, yo, your visuals are crazy. So
what do you think separated your visuals from what other people were seeing?
I was doing a lot of effects. I like America, like NBA YoungBoy was doing like a lot of effects and stuff. So when that was fresh, I started doing it first here. So I started doing that first with Blanco. And through that, people started saying, oh shit,
that looks hard.
This visual style was cool. So then I started doing it with Bane. Bane's got a bit more influence. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo. So now I've got everybody that's trying to be like these man hitting me up. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And it was just like, yo, like, not only that, because both of the artists were kind of signed, I'm getting other label jobs, which ended up with me getting the Rover remix. So you know Rover by Simba? Yes. He dropped two remixes. Yeah. Funnily enough, one of them was Australian.
Okay. Yeah. And so you just come back from there.
Exactly. Exactly. So he had an Australian remix and then the UK remix. The UK remix, he had, who did he have on it? I think he had Bane on it. Is it Zai?
Not sure. You know,
he's like, bro, like, yeah, these are man them. This is the old era.
Back then. Yeah.
But that did numbers, bro. Like that's my most viewed music video. Wow. I think it's on like 28 million. Whew. Yeah, it's maybe.
Big drip.
Yeah. So that one really solidified me
in the scene.
It was like, okay.
Yeah. What did you not enjoy about music videos, or?
It's not that I didn't enjoy. Okay, cool.
Because you kind of moved away from that a bit, didn't you?
Do you know what it is? Music videos, the credit always went to the artist. And I've bro, come on, man. I'm a St. Bonds boy, bro. Like, I've got an ego, bro.
Yeah, rate my thing.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, look, man, like, don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Bro, shout out the artist, because without them, there's nothing. But brother, the work I was putting in, especially for Young Bane, like, and shout out Young Bane, because me and him, like, synergy-wise, we were connected, bro. Like, it made too much sense, bro. The guy's from Newham, I'm from Newham. He understood what we like, and what we like, everybody likes. Come on. That's why some of the biggest artists are from Newham. Not East London, from Newham.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just like, we worked well. But it's like, my credit was always overshone by the artist all the time, bro. And it was just, it got to the point where it's like, yeah, man, I don't mess with this, bro. I don't mess with the amount of effort and time I'm putting into something, and I'm not getting the reward, especially when I'm looking at film directors. Do you know what I'm saying?
That get the credit fully, like,
bro, like they're like, what? You being like, if certain film directors hit you up, that's basically like, I've made it.
Yeah,
like,
so
in your head, just like, yo, if I do any type of work with this guy,
Nah, I totally get what you mean.
and that's how I viewed myself. I'm like, yo, like, I'm helping these man, bro. Like,
and
bro,
facts.
do you get what I'm saying?
You actually was, because without the visuals, it's not getting those views. Videos are important. People know. Why do you think they spend so much money? Like, the budget on certain sets is crazy.
Do you get what I'm
that's
saying?
for a reason.
That's for a reason. So I'm like, yo, like, the lack of like acknowledgement I'm getting, and not only that, it came with stress. It wasn't like, it wasn't just like, oh yeah, just shoot this video.
Talk a little bit about the stress you experience, like, with music videos.
Bro, it's just going back and forth with like the budget, firstly, with labels, and then the idea. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, like, you want to do certain things, they don't believe in it. Do you know what I mean? It's annoying, bro. And even shout out Blanco, the video that we did that really kind of set off the trend, Shipperton. That did amazing numbers, but like, the lack of belief with that song was it was outstanding, bro. Like, it was just like, oh, this doesn't make sense. Blanco loved it, I loved it, we did it, but until it did the numbers,
they weren't convinced.
Do you get what I'm saying?
It's a shame it's got to be like that, man.
Is it a shame, bro? I feel like it has to be like that, bro. Like, listen, man.
But the labels you don't always know. Like, obviously, I get that you got your idea, but yo, me as the artist and me having my audience and fans that I had before I even came and was signed by you, sometimes you got to take what I'm saying into account. I know what I'm saying. It's a balance, innit?
It's a balance, bro. Like, it's a risky game, bro.
That's what you sign up for, innit?
It's a risky game, and it's like, you understand it better when you realize, like, our community doesn't make a lot of these man's money, innit? So it's just like, the amount of time and effort they put into us, it's kind of like, it sounds mad, but it's kind of like their passion project, bro. It's like, this is what
hopefully it can bust.
Yeah.
If it busts, we're good. If not, we're straight.
Do you get what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's like, it's not the money maker. So naturally, that's where the doubt comes from. And for me, it's like, it got tiring with that. So I kind of just like, look, this is like I don't mind doing it. It's nice that my friends are now like, yo, like, yeah, you see that video? Yeah, that's
cold.
You know what I mean? Like,
we're proud. Like,
the man when I'm proud, bro. The man when I'm proud to be like, yeah, this is what my boy does. Do you get what I'm saying? And guys are like, swear, like,
come
you know
on.
What I mean?
No,
bro, do you mind hitting him up? Like, cause you know, it's man can you shoot my visuals? Like, how much is he charge? So it's like, you know what I mean? The man about gassed. But it got to the point I was like, bro, I'm tired of like dealing with this. And I think the tiredness really came when I shot Craig David's music video.
Okay, because I see that you got a good relationship with Craig.
Shout out Craig and his team, man. Like, bro, that he's an OG, man. He took the man them Ibiza. Thanks to Nipper, shout out Nipper. He took the man them Ibiza, took me on tour. He was like, yo, he's like, yeah, Face is like, bro, like, I want you on my tour. I was like, yeah, I'm coming with Nipper. He's like, nah, bro, I want you to shoot for me on the tour.
Big drip.
What?
7 days and
I'm like, fairs. So me doing all that made me realize, because again, like, the logistics and dealing with the team and I was like, this ain't me. I don't enjoy doing this, bro.
I hear it. All right, cool. I'm conscious of time, yeah? So then, cool. Boom. You went from music videos. After music videos, when did you first pick up that VHS that... I feel like the VHS, correct me if I'm wrong, put you even onto another level for just stapling your visuals. Like, I know when I see a Shot by Faces video, bro, I know, I don't even need to see your name. This is talk me through how you went to the VHS, and then also how you created that style, your approach to your videos, like capturing it, shortcuts, you know?
Do you want the truth, or do you want me to...
Hey, nothing but the truth, bruv. This is raw and uncut, man. No JPEG.
Man, bro. I'll be honest, the VHS stuff, it started because of one of my guys, Johnson. He wanted to do it for his brand.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I had the VHS camera because of Rams. Rams wanted to shoot a music video in VHS.
Okay.
His manager was like, look, I've got this camera, let's use it.
Mm-hmm.
Done it, shot the video, released the video. I'm like to bro, do you need the camera back? He was like, them man live Quay in it. They live like Croydon, bro. So it's like, bro, like whenever you can give it to me.
Yeah.
But I was like, all right. I was like, is it cool if I use it? He was like, yeah, bro, do your thing.
Yeah.
So cool. My boy's like, look, I want to start a new brand. Like, I want this type of aesthetic, but the aesthetic he wanted was film.
Okay.
And I told him the logistics behind film is not. It's not making sense,
the
bro.
tape and then getting it onto screen recording.
No, I'm talking about film, bro.
Oh, film.
Like actual
God,
film rolls.
Okay, yes.
Getting it developed.
Man, yeah.
I'm like, bro, like,
even worse.
Yeah. I said, bro, this expense is a myth. I was like, look, VHS is cheaper, it's accessible, we have it, we can get the wires, we can do it ourselves. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what, faces, let's do it.
Yeah.
Started doing it. He started posting it. He was doing decent numbers for him. So I'm like, oh, bro, like, I was like, how you getting these numbers? And he was posting it on TikTok. I was like, how you getting these numbers on TikTok? Because I remember, bro, naturally as a shooter, everyone's like, oh, you have to jump on TikTok.
Yeah.
So I've been jumped on TikTok, getting no numbers.
See what I'm saying? Yeah.
So I'm thinking, I'm like, bro, how the hell are you getting? He's getting like 10K, 20K. I'm like, bro, how are you getting that? He's like, bro.
Off the videos that you're making.
He's like, bro, these are the videos. He literally said that. He's like, bro, these are the videos you're making, bro. Like, just post the videos you're making, bro. Like,
Yeah,
that's
you
what
get
I'm
the
doing.
same numbers.
So I was like, raw. I was like, all
no-brainer.
right. So I started posting it, started getting the numbers.
Yeah.
But you see me, like, again, I said it earlier, bro, I'm a workaholic, bro. So I'm seeing the numbers thinking, okay, how do I improve these numbers? Do you know what I'm saying? And that's when it became dark.
Yeah.
Because at that point, I started sending out maybe like 50, 60 emails a day to different creators, different businesses. Like, yo, I've started doing this VHS, think it looks dope. Let me know if we could do stuff. Ed, or like, oh, this is amazing. I'll let you know when we can do something. You know the standard. Like, I don't want to say no.
Yeah. A professional fob off, I call it.
Yeah.
Professional fob off. They're fobbing you off, but it's in a polite way.
So that just kept happening until, and so okay, before that kept happening anyway. Me and Cold Hours are still running it up, so we're still doing numbers, we're still growing it.
Yeah.
So cool. Eventually, an influencer, I don't even want to call it an influencer, a host called Saynada hit me up.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, like, yeah, I love what you're doing. Like, let's do something. I'm DJing here. Come through.
Yeah.
I've gone through now. Bro, I'm just shooting VHS. Bro, she's got, her friendship group is beautiful, bro. Like, so I'm with the prettiest women in the building.
Yeah.
Everyone's vibing off. I'm just shooting VHS. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna go crazy. In my head, I'm like, yeah, I've already depicted how I'm editing it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, this is gonna go crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I promise you, it was January, bro. I left the venue without my jacket. That's how good I was.
You were just looking forward to endings. I need to plug this
Bro,
shit in and
I'm like,
see what I've got.
Bro,
I know that feeling.
Bro,
yeah,
I've
when
left
you know
till
you
this day,
cooked.
that jacket is...
And I know you didn't give a damn. You just need to see what I've cooked.
So I've digitalized it, but the next day I had a shoot.
Yeah.
So I've gone to the shoot, but I've got the footage on my phone.
Yeah.
Editing it. But it's crazy. And this is why it's crazy, bro, because I'm editing, but I'm trying to shoot this music video at the same time, bro. I'm like,
hey, this guy don't play.
I'm like, nah, I'm messing up these man's thing. So there was like, there was a girl at the shoot like that I was pretty cool with. So I was just like, do you mind? It's like she was a bit creative as well. So I was like, do you mind editing this for me?
Yeah.
So I've given her my phone. Yeah. She's been editing. I'm shooting a video. We've all taken a break, changing location, whatever. Yeah. I've asked for my phone back. I've looked at the video. I said,
this is hard.
This is terrible.
Oh,
I said, I've looked at it. I'm like, oh, thank you. I said, nah.
Yeah, this ain't
boom. It. I'm there, like, bro, my phone's on like 10%. I'm there trying to edit this quickly on my phone, bro. I'm thinking, damn, I wish I had my laptop.
Were you on CapCut?
CapCut.
Yeah.
I'm just like, cool. Finish it now. Post it. Phone dies. Cool. Finish the shoot. Shoot finishes around 11 p.m. I've asked Shorty, yo, can you put my phone on charge? She's put my phone on charge.
Bing,
and it's,
bing,
bro,
bing.
she's turned it, it's turned on. And she's like, yo, you're getting bad notifications from TikTok, you know? I'm like, swear, like, I'm not like, of course, like, I get notifications because my videos have been doing okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like, swear, Bro, I've gone and looked at the video, bro. It's on 1 million views, bro. It's been like 6 hours.
Man,
It's been like 6 hours, bro.
that's mad.
Gee, and that was when that's when I was like, okay, I found it.
Yeah, and you know why that's so crazy? You might have not got that video to look the way it looked if you wasn't under the pressure that you was under. You could have been at home on your laptop, doing it like this, and then posted it, and it might not have looked the same. But because you had that 10%, yeah, you was like, let me just shove that.
Bro.
And that's what people don't realize. It's not the ones where you've got the time, and it's the ones where you're just like, boom, boom, let me just throw that out there. And it just sticks.
Broski.
It's
Till this
mad.
day, that video is circulating, bro. Till
It's
this day.
mad.
So that's what happened. And then from there, it was like, yo, this is actually crazy. I was like, okay. So the combination of beautiful faces and this camera is what people love.
Yeah.
And that's when me and my boy sat down. We said, look, we have to refigure out what we're doing. We devised a plan. And we built a competition.
Yeah. What was the competition?
Whoever could go viral the most will get taken to Hakkasan.
What, are you and...
Me and my boy.
And so you both have your VHS?
Though he had a VHS, I had a VHS.
Yeah.
He had his cold hours TikTok. I had my Shot by Faces.
Yeah.
So now we're on a competition. Yo,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. So what was your strategy?
What was my strategy?
Yeah, just your messaging people on
Bro,
influencers.
No, you know what? My strategy was more so being outside, bro. Can't lie. Like like I said, from early, because of asking questions and stuff like that.
You got a network.
I know how to approach people.
Okay.
So it's just like, it was easy for me to be like, hey, how you doing? Chat to someone and then agree to shoot with them.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
And that was my strategy.
Yeah.
His strategy, he already had a plethora of people that he already knew from his first clothing brand that we used to shoot.
Okay.
So that was his strategy. So it's like he's hitting up people he's already worked with, saying, yo, let's do something. The
VHS.
So
what separated yours from his?
He, funny enough, he niched down a bit too much because he could only do it for his clothing brand. Whereas I didn't have that limitation.
Yeah.
I could do things with anybody. And that's what I did. I started doing the things with everybody, bro.
Yes.
Anybody that would hear, yo, let's link up. Let's shoot some VHS.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm going viral for Bants, bro.
Yeah.
I was going viral for Bants. But it was so funny.
Different.
It was so funny though, because at the time, it was just numbers.
Yeah.
So we're just, me and him, like, I promise you, me and him are just barrel like, oh, bro, I've gone viral 3 times today. How many times have you gone viral? He's like, damn it, I'm going to edit something now. Bro.
Yeah. And how often was you posting during that period?
Bro, you don't even want to know, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Like,
this is key, bro.
Sometimes like 10, 15 times a day.
Bro, and you people think you're working hard?
Yeah, bro. Like,
people think they're working hard, you know. People think they're doing bits. But this is the levels, and this is what we need to understand, that whatever you're comparing yourself to who, to what? You think posting once a day is, if that's what your aim is, your aim was the numbers at that moment. Do you get it? That was the competition. So you did the right thing. Yo, I'm putting it out, bro, as much.
I'm starting to learn the algorithm. Like, I'm learning, because what we realized is that even though we were basically posting the same or similar type of content, our algorithms weren't the same. So we kind of started to figure out, all right, we knew if a post would do well if it got a certain likes by a certain time, certain shares by a certain time. And it's like, if it didn't, delete it.
Yeah.
And not delete it and leave it, delete it, post again, delete it, post again, delete it, post again, delete it, post again. So we were literally just had our own methods.
Yo.
And I got a bit too psychotic with it. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm not a competitive person.
Yeah.
But he is.
Yeah.
So when it got to a point where it's like, yo, like, he was going crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, nah. Bro, he was going hits. Like,
numbers.
Bro, there was one point, The Weeknd commented on one of his videos. I said, yo, what? He touched like 10, bro, he touched like, I think like 10 M's, bro, on a video. I said, whoa.
Nah, I need to step it up.
Bro, I said, yo, I went into overdrive, bro. I'm there doing crazy. And then naturally, like, but you know what I think what's funny about my journey? Because my face is not attached to what I do online, bro, I just walk out.
Yeah, it's cash,
I don't ever, like, throughout this whole period of going viral 2-3 times a day, like, not one person is coming to me and saying, oh my God, I've seen this. Like, no one knew.
That is you.
So
do you think about doing any BTS?
I don't like BTS. I don't like BTS because I don't like
You do little bits now. Like you document the journey. It's not.
You know
too
what?
much.
Like I do things with intention. So
Yes.
it's not, but it's not to go viral.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's some value add to it.
That's my thing. Like I'm not out here. Like if you see me post myself, it's with purpose and intention. It's not for the same reason I post my content. My content is for people.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? Whereas when I post myself, like you said, it's to educate, it's to understand. Okay, there's a bit more of a reason. Like you probably have, like you follow me, so you've seen like when I was in Australia.
Yeah.
Like I was posting stuff that was to relate to what I'm doing in Australia, just to give people context. Because I'll be honest, bro, people were actually misconstruing what I was doing, bro.
Yeah.
And I, like, not saying I was getting labeled, but it was just kind of like people were making it like adding their own interpretation to what I was doing. Like, oh, this guy's only shooting women and we can't trust photographers. I'm thinking, bro,
that's mad.
I'm thinking, bro, I couldn't believe my ears, bro. I'm thinking, whoa.
That's a mad thing.
I'm thinking, whoa. Like someone's really trying to label me something crazy. I'm like, yo, like, for me, it was a learning curve to understand that, look, like, you actually have to make sure you convey something properly.
So give them a little bit of context so they don't start making their own narrative. Yeah, you got to control the narrative a little bit.
Bro, because for me, like, up until this point, I've never really experienced a hater. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
hey, get ready for more, boy. Because as you're climbing, it comes with it, man. And you get me. It's just a part. It's part and parcel, man. Yeah, 100%. But you gotta brush that.
It's not something that like I think about, but it's like, yo, like, I understand, like, bro, naturally, bro, I work with a lot of women and I understand what that comes with. But I'm always kind of like more so, especially when I work with women, I'm like, look, man, like, I'm never trying to do anything that's like overly sexualized. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just doing too much, bro. And I think for me, it's like people need to understand why. And I think that's what I need to get better at. Do you know what I'm saying? Kind of showing people what I feel like most people understand. It's like, but it's like, bro, for that 1%, where it's like, okay, well, because you've not said nothing, it's open to interpretation.
Yeah. And you know what, bro? Obviously, you're my guy, so we could be here talking all bloody day. Facts. But one thing I do want to touch on before we start rounding up is, like, in terms of the pop-ups, the touring the world, the ability to, you know, announce that, yo, I'm coming to your city and I'm bringing my camera. What's going on? Talk to me about that process, because I don't see a lot of people doing that. If anyone, bro, no one's able to just make an announcement like, yo, I'm coming to the other side of the world, Australia, and yo, you're getting booked. How does it all work in terms of the pre-planning, you know, when you decide where you're gonna go, and then the planning to get there, and then also making it a profitable trip?
Bro, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. The first thing I would say is that, bro, it was God, innit? Like, I didn't pick Australia because I wanted to go Australia. It was just at the time of, I was on my Instagram, everyone that was following me was from Australia. So I was like, yo, okay. And it's like,
hey, big up the Australians, because I got a lot of love from Australia as
bro,
well. I
like,
can't lie. Big them up. Big them up.
They do show love. So I was just like, all right, cool. How can I make this work, man? And from early, I started having conversations with people, because that's the first thing. Is this feasible? Do you know what I'm saying? I chat GPT'd it. I was like, look, is this feasible? It was like, look, it can be. You know what I mean? So that's what we did, bro. Like, I locked in with a few people. I created a spreadsheet, a questionnaire, like, okay, who wants to work with me?
Yeah.
And from then I was able to suss out who actually wants to work, who's willing to pay, who's just willing to like come through to see me. And that's when it was like, all right, cool. Well, if this many people don't want to pay, then, or like pay the rate I charge, then let me do something a bit more communal. And that's where the events came in. I think there's a lot of trial and error though, because for me it's like, you have to understand where you're going. And Australia isn't a party country, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, it was like, would I say it was a success? 100%.
Yes.
But it wasn't a success because, I sold out and I did 1,000 people.
It's not about that, man.
It was more so, it was a success because I was able to build a community of people that actually respected my work. Do you get what I'm saying? Everybody that came through, bro, like, it was mad, bro. There was people that was DMing me. As soon as they saw me in person, like it's like almost like avoiding me. Because I'm like, bro, why are you avoiding me, bro? We've been talking on DMs. Oh no, because I didn't know.
Yeah, it's because in their head they're putting you not knowing that you're this normal, down to earth guy. But
You get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah,
It's like, yo, like they were really treating me like
it's
a celebrity, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
but
yo,
you are. You're a big
bro,
drip, bro. You
know
know,
what?
you don't need to say it and you don't need to look at yourself like that because that is a superpower, innit? And that's how it's supposed to be. But bro, you're not, you get what I'm saying? You've done a lot, bro. You've put a lot of hours in. You've done a lot of work, bro. You've stapled a look. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are inspired by what they see about you. So in your own right, respectfully, you are, bro. You get what I'm saying? So hold that. You know
I
what I'm
appreciate it,
saying?
bro. But for
Yeah,
me, it was just like, look, man, it was just strategically planning, okay, how to make this make sense. Cool. I need such and such amount of bookings to pay for the trip. Once that's done, we can now figure out what else we're doing.
Okay.
And that's what I kind of did.
Yeah.
I tried to not make it too like restricted in terms of what I'm doing out there because naturally, bro, you don't know what you're gonna end up, who you're gonna meet, what's gonna happen. I thank myself for that. So when I look at the trip, I didn't really look at this trip as a way of being profitable.
Yes.
It was more so a way of how can I not spend any money?
Yeah.
How can I be here for free?
Yeah, no, community is important. Community is profit, bro. Do you
know
get
what
what
I'm
I'm saying? Like having people like I would rather have, you know, people that are supporting and, you know, proper like bought into what you're doing that maybe on normal numbers, like let's say like 10,000 people just bought in supporting what you're doing rather 1 million followers that just, you get me, just here and there engage with your content. You know what I mean? I feel like having people that are really behind what you do and appreciative of the creativity and the work that you're putting out is more important, bro.
No, 100%. And I think for me, it's more so about proof of concept as well. Because for me, it's not about doing this once and never doing it again.
Yeah.
It's about having a conversation to be like, look, I've done this successfully. Let me do it here as well. And that's where we're building now. Because I think for me, being just a videographer is not profitable, bro. You can't make a lot of money. You're too replaceable. You're way too replaceable. And for me, it's like, I need to build a brand where it's like, you cannot replace me. But that comes with familiarity. And as much as my work serves that, you have to understand that the industry doesn't. The industry doesn't care about the work. It cares about the face. You know what I mean? And I've built the work, I haven't built my face.
Ooh.
So I think
some
that's
gems. So if you was to start again, you know, what would you do differently?
I wouldn't do anything differently, bro.
Yeah?
I wouldn't do anything. Because for me, it's like, I'm not compromising who I am for what I do. Do you know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of man become something they're not really in order to fit in with modern times.
Dead.
When you look at my work is still the focal point of who I am. It's not, if face is not attached to it, we don't want to do it.
Yeah.
It's like the people that, like you said, it's the people that mess with me, they mess with me for my work.
Facts.
My face is an add-on. And that's why it's like, when I show my face, it has to be connected to what I'm doing. I don't, if I get, bro, I promise you this now, like, this podcast, you know what I'm saying, hold me to it. If you start seeing me doing like the more generic influencer type content, it's only because of the bag, bro. Like, it's genuinely, bro.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, for me, it's just kind of like, that's not where I see my brand lying right now. So it's like, I'm not going to go and put myself out on that foot to be like, okay, this is the type of stuff you guys should be paying me for. Because it's not. You should be paying me for the work I create, the emotion I create through my work. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's a beautiful kind of way to, you know, start kind of like wrapping things up because the work comes first, innit? Do you know what I mean? The work is important. That's the craft. That's the skill right there that people are getting a lot of value from, which is dope. What I want to know is like if the younger faces, you know, could see where you're at, all the things you've done, all the artists that you've worked with, all the country that camera has allowed you, all the countries that camera has allowed you to visit and tour. What would he say to you?
Boy, he would say to me, I actually don't know. What would he say to me? He would be like, bro, like, listen, I knew you'd do it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. He'd probably say, I knew you'd do it.
I knew you'd do it.
Because it's just like, bro, like, again, I've said it, bro, like, I've not done anything I've not thought wasn't possible. You know what I'm saying? I've done everything that's possible. And now I've moved into a realm where it's like, bro, the impossible is possible, bro.
Mm.
And that's why for me, it's like, yo, when I said to myself, I'm going to go on tour,
Yeah.
it was just like, how do you go on tour?
See,
You don't make music.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know,
Man,
but I'm going
do it.
to do it.
Yeah, and
Because
this
it's
is just the
impossible.
beginning. This is just the beginning, bro.
And I honestly hope I can start a trend, because when I'm looking at videographers and stuff, everyone's doing the exhibitions, which is calm, but I'm like, bro, like there's more to it, bro. Like, bro, like you should be celebrated, bro. When I went to Australia, I was celebrated.
Yeah, rightly so.
I was celebrated, bro.
Bro, I feel like you're definitely a pioneer in this space, bro. Even in terms of, like you said, this touring thing, bro. Yeah, it's inspiring, man. Like, I hope to be doing something like that, even if you wanna, but
facts.
increase the roster.
Nah,
yeah,
100%.
I'll be more than happy
Bro,
to fucking,
100%, bro. Because I'm not going by myself.
Yeah,
I've got my DOP with me.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? My
yeah.
young guy Tiller, bro, that's just killing it as well.
Yeah,
And it's like, for me, being able to fund his trip, bro, that's great, bro. Like,
yeah, that's mad.
like
You're creating experiences for other people as well. It's bigger than you. Nah,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying, bro? Like,
it's proper, man, bro. I'm proud of you, man. I'm really proud of what you're doing, bro. It's so dope. Like,
I
I feel like this is only the beginning as well. I feel like in the next 5-10 years, we're gonna be, you get me, see more. And like I said, we can keep going. And this won't be the last time I have you on here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much more we can delve into. Like, but on this podcast, we have a closing tradition where we get our guests to teach the audience something in 60 seconds. So it could be a random gem, an industry insight, a life hack, or just something that you think is key. So give us something, bro.
Okay, so a life hack that I kind of traditionally do, especially after each shoot, I just relax, bro. I'll be honest, man. I just relax. I kind of just detach myself from my content.
You're the coldest.
Nah, bro. Honestly, like,
You're
I
the
feel
coldest.
like, bro, as much as I said to you, like, when I first, when I first knew I had a hit on VHS, I went straight home. I forgot my jacket, bro. What the hell is that, bro? That is not serious, bro. That is not. That's not serious. The jacket I bought, bro.
I know, yeah.
Two 300-pound jacket.
Focus on the work.
Bro, like, listen, relax, bro. Like, take a
deep
second.
breath.
Take a second to actually focus on yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because really and truly, no one, especially when you're doing something well, no one's going to give you that time. Do you know what I mean? So give yourself
that time.
Yeah, create that time for yourself, man. And I feel like it's best to do it as soon as I've finished working. As soon as I've finished working, there's 1 to 2 hours where I can just, you know what, watch my K-drama, just de-stress, not think about work. And then, you know what, cool. I either decide, all right, I'm going to start work either tonight or as soon as it, first thing in the morning, I'm going to get on it. And for me, that just puts me in the right mind to create the best work.
That is a beautiful way to bring this to a close. You heard it here first, man. When you're done, take a breather, replenish the creative juices, and yeah, it can make the work that you're producing and putting out even better. But listen, if you felt that was valuable, if you learned something today, which I'm sure you have, because my guy Shot by Faces has dropped a whole load of gems, and he's giving you a blueprint, really, you know? If you follow it, listen, you could be the next person going viral on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, whatever the platform is. He touched on sending 50, 60 emails a day. Don't let those things go over your head. Listen, like, comment, subscribe, share this with someone who you think this could help. This is the Creators Thread. We're out.